to anything earthly. A beam of light connects the physical sun to the psychic sun in the center of the chest. Through the beam of light, draw the energy into the heart center of each breath. On the out breath, as the mantra is chanted, radiate this juice back into the universe. It's as if the body becomes a conduit to the sun's energy, letting the concentration be strong with each round. Aditya Hridayam Punyam Svarv Hadru Vina Shinam. All the evil vanishes from life for him who lets the sun shine in his heart. Adit Yahridiyam Punyam Sarv Shatru Vinashinam. All the evil vanishes from life for him who lets the sun shine in his heart. Aditya Hridayam Punya Sarv Shatru Vinashinam. All the evil vanishes from life for him who lies in the sun shining in his heart. Just allowing that pure light and warmth to encapsulate the body. Feeling the energy surround you. Visualizing that physical sun and connect that beam of light all the way through the heart center. See it in your mind's eye. Feel the warm on your skin and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Take 2 more deep breaths in. Exhaling twice as long. And when you're ready, slowly begin to open your eyes. Hey, Miss Dora. Yeah, that's a great, that's okay. It's a great little mantra. It's a Hindu mantra, and that is a Hindu prayer to, I guess, Venetia, which is the sun god.
So, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Because my husband dropped me off. Is he 1 or 2 hours?
We can probably get this done in about an hour and a half. Let's see.
I'll just let him know because he.
Yeah, tell him 11:30 ought to be good. Because the poses are more advanced, we won't be learning as many, but there is that workout session too, so which is about an hour long, so that should get it. All right, the first new pose that we'll be adding in second half lesson 3 is Baddha Konasana. And sitting like we're sitting, you just bring the bottom of the feet together, thumb in the arch, flex the feet, lift the toes, hands around the top of the foot. And it's basically here, roll the spine up here. Sometimes it's just sitting here, meditating or breathing. Sometimes it's moving the spine in that wave-like motion on the inhale and the exhale. Bound ankle pose or caught ankle pose. Finding those planes in your body and working within them, staying on the breath. This movement gives stretch to the inner thigh muscles. It tightens the pelvic region muscles and the kidneys as well as urinary tract. So really good lift and tighten for us girls. Supta Baddha Konasana is just the reverse. Laying on the spine, bottom of the feet together, pulling the feet in. Knees are pushing, our elbows are pushing the knees away. So one is supine on your back, and then the other one is vertical, bound, sitting up. And you can feel that release. It's really nice. Vrikshasana, there's lots of different versions of Vrikshasana. So we'll spend a little bit of time there working on really making the spine elongated and playing with the different angles. And then we'll get the ruler back out for Utthita Parsva Konasana and for Sarvangasana. Will play around on the headstand chairs as well, the upside down chairs. Yeah, so we'll go right into tree pose. I don't know if Britt's gonna be able to see me standing up. Let's see if I can move this back. So last week I gave y'all the handouts about foot positioning, pressing into the big toe mound, little toe mound, heel mound, lifting the toes, creating that suction, but yet there's a pushing away effect where you get balance. Tucking that tailbone under, and then finding the center of that arch. And then you transfer that weight. And when you do, the hip should not go out. That's wrong. The bones have to be stacked. So tuck that tailbone under, pull the bone in. So you create this long line from the crown of your head to the bottom of that arch. Tree trunk, wide. First tree here at the ankle, beginning. Hands at the heart, or they can bring the branches out. A little bit harder, slide it up to the calf. The leg, the tree trunk is wide open. And then hardest yet is bringing it up to the inner thigh or hip flexor. And breathing. Focusing on the drishti, finding a focal spot to stare at so that nothing interferes with your balance. Pulling up from your belly, squeezing the glutes allows those muscles to contract. and stay strong, keeping that arch, centering on the big toenail, little toenail, heel nail, and then trying to bring those arms up. Still staying focused. Oh yeah, if I were y'all, I'd step to the harder surface. The tree's almost impossible.
It is so like,
Yeah,
I can do it if I just hold my hand.
yeah. Well, I have to look at the ground or a spot on the ceiling, but I can't do it.
It's way better on the flat surface.
Yeah. And then, of course, you can go down in chair pose. You can do a twist.
I think I just stretched something that's never been stretched. It kind of feels good and bad at the same time.
Yeah. And then trying to come back up. And then releasing back into the earth and breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, so let's try it on the opposite side. Lift the big toe, the toes, pressing into that big toenail, little toenail, heel nail. Hip comes into the spine. Tailbone tucked under, squeeze the glutes. Open up that strong tree trunk. One is at the ankle. Oof, that don't feel good. Two is at the calf. Three is all the way up into the hip flexor or inner thigh. You're focusing on your drishti in breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Squeezing the belly, relaxing the shoulders. And let your branches move in the wind. Bringing them up to the light. And sit in your chair. An excellent twist. Make sure you breathe. And try and come back up for something a little harder. Guess I stayed up too late for that. Well, it's been a rough couple nights for me. And breathe. Always come back to that breath. Utthita Parsvarita Konasana is our external triangle pose. So feet are 3 to 4 feet in distance. One foot is away from you. The back one's at a 45-degree angle. You can shift into the knee, or you can keep it semi-locked. When you turn into your ankles, shoulders are stacked. You can hover. Oof. Place the hand flat on the floor in front of the foot or behind the foot. And then stack the shoulders, twisting your torso upward and breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And if we grab our yardsticks while we're doing this posture, theoretically, we should have those lines should be straight from whichever angle we're working on. Good. Your shoulders are perfectly stacked. Your spinal twist and head alignment is perfect. Legs look great. I would lift the toes. I would like to see a little bit more rotation. There you go. That's it right there. Good. Good. Excellent. Good. Great. That's it, Nora. All right. So let's talk about variations. So from that triangle pose, you could go into a lock, which means the bottom leg threads through and the top hand comes around. And you breathe. Yep. That's it, right? Yeah. It opens up the shoulder stuff. Sends real fresh blood into that shoulder, opens it up. You know, stiff shoulders are such a problem as we get older, and so doing that, keeping that shoulder blade flexible will save you so much heartache later on.
Sounds like a good stretch to do, like even at the office.
Oh yeah, when you're sitting there.
Especially when you're sitting there like,
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so other side. What we do on one side, we have to do on the other. So I like to call it tipping the teapot. Stacking the shoulders, hand on the floor, behind the foot. This posture, this is when you might tell newer students that are not flexible to place their block on the inside of their foot so that they can use that to help with the extension. And breathe. It just feels good.
I'm trying to tie this so it's
Oh, yes. Then you can shift forward going into your lock, or this would be bound, another type of bound angle pose. The bound triangle pose. Get a great stretch for that shoulder blade. It opens up the rib cage, tones the legs, lateral movement of the spine, frees any arthritic pain, increases peristaltic activity. So in yoga we have our static movements and our stationary movements, so it just keeps that rotation going. Halasana, plow pose, is an upside down one, and that's perfect for going into 4. So how you can plow reaching up your toes, flex the feet, lift the toes. Okay.
I used to do plow where I put my feet over my head and then I guess handle.
Yes.
You straight. I literally did that all the time when I was watching TV as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that I was doing yoga.
You had a strong core.
Yeah.
I think I would just eat when I was on YouTube.
Yeah. So Haley, there, we're going to go into that next. So go ahead and bring the feet over the head. Now,
I think I had a dream about this yesterday and I couldn't.
did you?
Yeah, I'm dreaming about yoga now.
Okay. So here's the hard part. Refining the plow. Press the knee up to the ceiling. Flex the foot, lift the toe. Squeeze the belly and try to place the toes on the floor with the knee pressing up. Again, creating that long line from the heel to the tailbone. Flex the feet more. There you go. That's it right there. Perfect. Both of y'all. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now come all the way up, feet down, nose to the knee, plowing in the opposite direction. Feet are flexed, you're pressing the knee towards the floor. You can make it, instead of static, you can go dynamic, moving back and forth from the ground to over the head. With my lower back pain and the metal in my spine, this stretch feels amazing. So somebody with a back injury definitely would want to do this because it would release that L5-S1 pain.
It stretches my upper mid back so.
Yeah, it's a great back stretch. We don't think about stretching our spine until we do something like this, and they're like, oh, that feels amazing. So when my student Meredith, took her 3 years to be able to do that. When she did it, hot diggity dog, she jumped up, she clapped, she laughed so hard, it was awesome. So now, it's been years ago, but I pick at her every time I see her, I'm like, got this, Mara.
I think we just got like you're kind of flexible.
So, it's so fun. So fun. Halasana. So Parsva Pada Kalasana, sideward leg motion pose. And it is one of the more difficult because it's all abdominals. So you're on your back, feet up flexed, arms out to the side like a T, palms down, spread the fingers wide like a starfish. Bring both feet to the right at a 45-degree angle. Hold it. We're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Shoulders are down. Feet are flexed. Toes lifted. Press to the heels. Press to the back of the knee. And breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, slowly come to center. Exhale, twisting in the opposite direction. Just come to that 45. Hold it. Press to the back of the knees. Flex the feet, lift the toes. Shoulders are flat. Squeeze the belly. Breathe. Exhale, center. And then the weeks prior, we talked about some different variations. One leg down, opening up one leg to the side, or bringing it all the way across. So you can work all the different planes of the body. It's a great abdominal strengthening exercise, works on digestion. Can make it dynamic, moving the legs back and forth. Works on those oblique muscles as well. Different variation would be feet on the ground and just dropping the knees from the right to the left. I often call this windshield wipers and just massage that sacrum area. Make sure you breathe. Very good. Let's see. What do I do with my paper? Oh. And then Sarvangasana. Again, I love this light on yoga. It's page 312. And the effects of Sarvangasana, and I'm going to read them again because it's just, it is so good for your body though. The benefits are amazing. And how they knew this stuff 10,000 years ago just blows my mind away. But thank God for modern science, we've proved it to be correct. It is one of the greatest boons conferred on humanity by our ancient sages. Sarvangasana is the mother of asanas. As a mother strives for harmony and happiness in the home, so this asana strives for the harmony and the happiness of the human system. It is a panacea for most common ailments. There are several endocrine organs or ductless glands of the human system which bathes in blood, absorbs the nutrients from the blood, and secretes hormones for the proper functioning of a balanced and well-developed body and brain. If the glands fail to function properly, the hormones are not produced as they should be, and the body starts to deteriorate. Amazingly enough, many of the asanas have a different effect on the glands and help them to function properly. Sarvangasana does this for the thyroid, the parathyroid gland, which are situated in the neck region. Since due to the firm chin lock, their blood supply is increased. Further, since the body is inverted, the venous blood flows to the heart without any strain by force or gravity. Healthy blood is allowed to circulate around the neck and the chest. As a result, persons suffering from breathlessness, palpitation, asthma, bronchitis, throat ailments get relief. As the head remains firm in this inverted position and the supply of blood to it is regulated by the firm chin lock, the nerves are soothed and headaches, even chronic ones, disappear. Continued practice of this asana eradicates common colds, other nasal disturbances due to the soothing effects of the pose on the nerves. Those suffering from hypertension, irritation, shortness of temper, nervousness, breakdown, insomnia are relieved. The change in body gravity also affects the abdominal regions. As a result, the system is freed of toxins and one feels full of energy. The asana is recommended for urinary disorders, urine displacement, menstrual troubles, Peyer's hernia. It also relieves epilepsy, Brittany, low vitality, and anemia, and it's no overstatement to say that if a person regularly practices Sarvangasana, he will feel new vigor and strength and will be happy and confident. New life will flow into him. His mind will be peaceful and feel full of joy. And I'll just stop there. So it hits a lot of things in our system and it just feels good. So, proper way. The hand positioning is everything. They have to be underneath the hip bone. So if my hip bone is here, I want them all the way top of that S1. Elbows come straight back, like you're trying to put a rope around the elbows, bring them straight back. Hands underneath the hip bone, which places them at S1. Squeeze the belly. You're sucking that belly into a bundalot and breathing all the way up on that shoulder. Yeah, y'all got it. There's ways to use the blankets for shoulder lock.
What do our toes do?
In yoga, you always want to flex your feet, lift your toes. Some people will point them, but in the old Hatha yoga written 10,000 years ago, feet were always flexed, toes lifted. But since we have so many Americans that have created their own version, they're just, could be anywhere.
It's hard for 8 years of cheer. They will always point your toes.
Yeah, well, and I come from a dance background, so yeah. So I like to play around with this and go into plow and lift the legs up, working the abdominals. You can just go on the right side or the left side.
I'm stuck in weird position.
Breathe. Get knees around the ears. And back up. Can sit in a lotus pose upside down, locking the feet. This feels good. Like it really opens up my sinuses and gets rid of my migraines.
I'm starting to feel the joy that we're talking about.
It's amazing. All right, upside down chairs. So fun.
It does open up your sinuses.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh, it must be the tack that came out of here and it shot way over there. Wow.
And then you found it.
Yeah. Found it before somebody stepped on it.
No, I don't know where you order those things from, but I saw some on Shein for like $8.
Oh my gosh, that's really cheap. I got these on Amazon for like $15.
I've never seen those.
They're solid wood. I've seen them as much as $30 a chair before, and so when I saw the one for $15, I grabbed it.
So it's just called what is it?
Upside down chair. And it's basically doing a headstand or a shoulder stand, but releasing the neck so that you can just concentrate on strengthening the shoulders and the abdominal muscles. Head comes in the center, shoulders up on the pads, feet are flexed, toes are lifted. So there's your triangle pose or your down dog. Inhale up on the toes.
You can actually do this in a partner thing, a partner yoga. I do this with my kids.
Yep.
I go like this, and then they put their shoulders on my hands.
Yep.
It kind of looks like my niece is really big in acro,
Uh-huh.
and her partner do all kinds
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, you can do acro yoga up here.
I need one.
go into different poses. It's just great for your abdominals.
Now you're just showing off.
Well, I'm gonna get you up here to show off next.
I'm probably gonna.
So here's one for one person, and here's another one for another person. Whew. Yeah, they're fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to your niece for what she was about to say.
Yeah, feedup.com. So I bet she paid the full $30 for hers. I got mine for $15. So yes, the $8 would be a great investment on that.
I don't know how much shipping is.
Yeah.
This is way better on my neck
Yeah.
than having the pressure.
I don't think I can do this.
Yeah, you can. Mind over matter.
Are my shoulders right?
Yep.
I saw you tucked. I saw you do something.
Yeah. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your glutes. Come on.
Got it.
You got it. You got it.
Ew.
Come on. You got it. You got it.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Now tuck your tailbone under. Your spine is curved here. You need to straighten. There you go.
Oh, that feels way better.
Yeah. There you go. That's it right there.
Look at you.
Ooh, I think I'm going backwards.
So lengthen, straighten out that spine. There you go.
I gotta work on.
I mean, it's a rite of passage when you're doing yoga teacher training. You have to master that
Ooh.
inversion. Tuck the tailbone. There you go.
Oh,
Awesome, Dora.
I'm buying one of these.
Right?
Amazing,
$8.
amazing abdominal workout right there. Sometimes I'll sit in front of the TV and do it for a half an hour. And my husband says, "Aren't you sick to your stomach yet?" And I'm like, "No, it's so comfortable."
It feels really good to the like having the pressure on your shoulders and then allowing your neck to release. That feels awesome.
Before I got this, I would put 2 padded chairs next to each other and put my head in the middle and shoulders on them. You have to put the chairs against the wall so they don't flip, but I would do that against the wall.
I'm totally looking it up right now.
Yeah, it's so much fun. But I'll hang upside down in the living room sometimes for a half an hour. You know, men think so differently than women. We would never think about hanging upside down at being a visual sexual for men. And my husband, he's just so stupid.
Sexy fat.
Yeah. It's just what us girls like to do. All right. So let's go into our below. So I'll sit up nice and tall. We'll give Haley a few minutes to look her cheer up.
I found it.
No, you found it great. All right, let's sit up nice and tall. Stack the shoulders. Relax the belly. Ears are over the shoulders. Rib cage out of the hips. And begin to breathe in through the tip of the nose. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale the coolness. Exhale the warmth. Noticing the chest rise. Noticing the chest fall. Adiya, Haridyam, Punyam, Sarv, Shatru, Vinashinam. All the evil vanishes from life. For him who lets the sun shine in the heart. So inhale, crawling to all fours. Exhaling, curling the toes, sending the hips back and up to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Spadvasana. Exhale, shift through the wrist and the tailbone, pressing up and back. Inhale, look at the space between the hands. Exhale, right leg lifts, one-legged dog. Inhale, place that foot between the hands, long runner's lunge. Exhale, step forward, fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up like a sticker. Exhale, coming into chair pose, lift your hands and heart to heaven. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, step or hop back to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Spadvasana. Inhale, left leg lifts, one-legged dog. Exhaling, looking between the hands, place your foot softly in to long runner's lunge. Inhale, step forward, fold. Exhale, rolling up like a sticker. Inhale, lifting your hands and heart to heaven, sit into your chair pose. Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step or hop to down dog. Exhale, raise up on the toes, coming to plank. Inhale, low cobra or chaturanga. Exhale, full up dog. Inhale, Balasana, child's pose. Exhale to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Spadvasana. So we're going to do 3 more Surya Namaskars. So inhale, right leg up. Exhale, place your foot in between your hand, long runner's lunge. Inhale, drop that back heel to a 45 angle. Exhale, rising up to warrior one. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, step forward into Halasana. Inhale into chair pose. Exhale, rise slowly, placing your hands at your heart, thumb on your heartbeat. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, step or hop to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Spadvasana. Inhale, left leg lifts, one-legged dog. Exhale, looking between your palms, place the foot softly into long runner's lunge. Inhale, back foot to a 45. Exhale to warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale to forward fold, Halasana. Inhale up halfway in a wave-like motion. Exhale, slowly rise with a straight spine. Inhale to chair pose. Exhale, lifting your hands and heart to heaven. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, hop or step to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Spadvasana. Inhale, hop or step to plank. Exhale, low cobra or Bhujangasana. Inhale, full up dog. Exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Inhale to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Spadvasana. Surya Namaskar 3. Inhale to right leg up. Exhale, place that foot in between the hands, long runner's lunge. Inhale, lifting up to crescent lunge. Exhale, hands behind the head. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, arms lift. Exhale, long runner's lunge. Inhale, step forward, fold. Exhale, in the chair. Inhale, rise, hands at heart. Close the eyes and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Tuck the tailbone under. Transfer your weight to one leg. And as you transfer your weight, open up that strong tree trunk. Moving into your tree pose. Pull the hip into the spine. Concentrate on your drishti. Tailbone under, lift the toes, make that strong arch. And breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. Relax the mind of all thoughts as you focus on your breath. And then exhale, return your foot to the earth and hands at your heart. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, hopper step to down dog. Inhale, hopper step to plank. Exhale to Bhujangasana or Chaturanga. Exhale, full up dog. Inhale to Balasana, child's pose. Exhale to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svasana. Inhale, left leg lifts, one-legged dog. Exhale, take that foot, place it in between your hands. Exhale, lower the left knee, shin and toe, coming into half moon, lift the hands and heart. Exhale, hands behind the head. Inhale, lifting the heart. Coming back to long runner's lunge. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale up halfway in a wave-like motion, hands to your hips. Exhale, rise tall. Inhale into chair. Exhale, rise, hands to heart. Inhale, shifting weight to the opposite leg. Lift the toes, creates that nice strong arch. Pull the hip into the spine as you open up that tree trunk. Coming into your tree, whether it's ankle, calf, or hip flexor. Breathe into the belly. Maybe your hands are at your heart or you're allowing your tree to flow. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale slowly, lowering to earth. Hands at the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Pada Hastasana, forward fold. Pressing through the heel, nose to the knee. Lift the tailbone up. Flex the feet, lift the toe. Breathe. Exhale, hop or step back to down dog. Inhale, hop or step to plank. Exhale, low cobra or Bhujangasana. Inhale, full up dog. Exhale, Balasana, child's pose. Take 3 deep breaths in. 3 breaths out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svasana. Exhale, look at the space between your hands. Inhale, hop or step forward fold. Exhale to chair pose, Vriksasana, and breathe. Breathing in, lift your toes, squeeze your belly, tuck your tailbone under, long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Breathing in, breathing out. So inhale, slowly rise, lifting your hands and heart to heaven. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and a big breath out. Relax your heart and your mind. And when you're ready, the right foot is going to go back into a 45-degree angle. Utthita Parvaskonasana, extended lateral angle pose. So as you step back with that left, did I say step back with the right or left? We're going to inhale, place the left hand on the knee. Right arm's going to come up and over, creating a long line from the heel to the tip of the finger. Rotate the chest upward and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Lift your toes, squeeze your belly. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Now slowly release your lateral extended pose and moving into Parvarita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Stack your shoulders. Your hand can hover or you can rest it on the floor. Breathe. Breathe in belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhaling the warm air out of the tip of the nose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, slowly roll up nice and slow like a sticker. Place your hands at your heart. Take a deep breath into your belly. Exhaling out with a big sigh, step back in a 45-degree angle with the opposite leg. Inhale into your Utthita Parvaskonasana, extended side angle on the opposite side. Pull that hip into the spine, lift the toes. Find your balance on your big toe mound, little toe mound, heel mound. Create that long line from the bottom of the heel to the tip of the finger. So it rotate upward and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Squeeze the belly, lift the heart. Focus on the breath. Deep breath in. Exhaling out into your triangle pose. Finding what serves you best today, whether it's hand on the floor, hovering, or behind the foot. And breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, hopper step to down dog. Inhale, hopper step to plank. Exhale, low cobra or chaturanga. Inhale, full up dog. Exhale to Balasana, Child's Pose. And then inhale, come to a comfortable sitting position. And then we're going to exhale in that comfortable sitting position. Slowly lower the spine to the floor. Into Baddha Konasana. Feet to the chest. Open up the knees. Thumb in the arch. Hand to the top of the foot. Press the knees away with the fingers. And breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. Viparita Konasana, legs up the wall. So imagine that a wall is at your glutes and behind your legs. I want you to press through the knee, flex the feet, lift the toes. You can bring your arms over the head in the waterfall. And breathe from the belly. Allowing that reverse oxygenation, come down into the heart, the liver, the kidney, the spleen, and breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Full belly breaths. And when you're ready, bring your feet over your head, coming into plow. Flex your feet, lift your toes, pressing your knee to the ceiling. Exhale all the way to legs on the ground to Halasana. Reaching for the toes, nose to the knee. Inhale back to plow. Exhale one more Halasana. Good. Inhale back to plow. Exhale, take your hands to your lower spine, moving into Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. Inhale, lower your feet over your head. Exhale, lifting them back up to the ceiling. Inhale, feet over the right shoulder. Exhale, feet to the ceiling. Inhale, feet over left shoulder. Exhale, feet to the ceiling. Inhale, slowly roll the spine back into the earth. One vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Take your hands underneath your glutes, press into your forearm, moving into Matsyendrasana, fish pose, drop your head back. Arching the spine, you can keep your feet down or you can lift them, working your abdominals. And breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, release the spine to the floor and lift the legs to the ceiling. Parsva Pada Kolasana, sideward leg motion pose. Exhale, lower your feet to the right in a 45-degree angle. Inhale, slowly moving to center. Exhale all the way to the left in a controlled motion. Squeeze and hold. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, slowly come to center. Exhale to the left side or opposite side into a 45 degrees motion. Press your knees backward, breathing in. Exhale, breathing out. Inhale slowly to center. Exhale, slowly lower the feet to the earth. Stay in control, squeeze the belly. Inhale, rolling over to your belly. Coming into Bhujangasana, low cobra. Toes and pubic bone are to the earth. Knees are lifted. Hands by your chest, shoulders relaxed. Toes all the way down. Relax your shoulders, lift your belly, lift the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, Salambhasana, lotus pose. Hands come by the side and press up on that tailbone, lifting the arms, lift the legs, lift the chest and the head, and hover. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lifting as high as you can. Exhale, notice a slow float back to the earth. And then inhale, release all the way down. Exhale, shift your hips back to Balasana, child's pose. Wrap your hands around your feet into fallen leaf and breathe. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, noticing the chest rise. Exhale, notice the chest fall. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath in. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out. Inhale, slowly come all the way up, stacking the knees. Hips are in alignment with the knees. Ustrasana, camel pose. So we're going to exhale, shift up to the knees so we have a long line from the crown of the head to the hips. As you exhale out, lift the chest, releasing the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heart, relax the shoulders. Exhale, open the spine. Begin to shift backwards, reaching for those ankles. Inhale, the heart rises. Spine opens more. Exhaling, arching the spine, reaching for those ankles. At this point, you either have the ankles or you're just releasing the spine, your choice. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhaling all the way up. Inhale to fallen leaf and take 3 breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhale, imagining the air leave the tip of the nose in 2 streams. Inhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svadvasana. Inhale, Ardha Bhujangasana. So it's a half cobra. So inhale, going into your plank. Exhale, right foot comes on the outside of the right hand. Exhaling, lowering your left knee, shin, and toe into that grasshopper position. And then exhale, lower your forearms. And breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, palms to the earth. Exhale, come back to your plank. Inhale, opposite leg comes up into your grasshopper. Exhaling into that low cobra. Half cobra pose. And breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. So we're going to exhale into Parvasvangasana. So inhale from your low cobra, exhaling all the way back. Flex the foot, lift the toe, nose to knee. And breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, rolling up halfway in a wave-like motion. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, rolling up halfway in a wave-like motion. Exhale, nose to knee. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale it, slowly switch to the opposite side. Exhale, nose to knee, flex the foot, lift the toe. Try and reach for the bottom of the foot as you relax your shoulders. The hips expand. Tailbone is connected to the earth. Inhale, the chest rises. Exhale, the chest falls. Inhale, moving in a wave-like motion. Exhaling all the way down. Inhale, rolling up. Supta Virasana, reclining hero. So if you can, you'll bring both feet up next to your hips. If you have tight hamstrings, this tends to be difficult. Inhale, breathe in, lift the heart, relax the shoulders. And then we're going to exhale, slowly bring the hands behind your spine. Inhale, lowering the elbows. This might be right where you stay. And if you can come down lower, come all the way down. relaxing the shoulders to the floor, and breathing from the belly. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, belly, chest, and collarbones. Exhaling twice as long. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly coming up, forearms to the earth. Exhaling, hands to the earth. Inhaling all the way up, we'll extend our legs, moving into Paschimottanasana. Nose to the knee, flex the feet, lift the toes, lift those ankles off the floor, pressing the knee firmly. The tailbone is firm, the belly is in, shoulders relaxed. Breathing belly, chest, and collarbones. Really press those knees, lift the ankles. Breathe. Breathe in and out. Inhale, lift the heart, relax the shoulders. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lift the heart, relax your shoulders. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rolling all the way up. We're going to move into Utthana Vista Konasana, split angle pose. Whew, my hip just does not want to open up today. And then forward fold. Create that long line from the crown of the head to the tailbone, shoulders relaxed. Breathe. Exhale, rolling up in a wave-like motion. Inhale, folding. Exhale, roll up halfway in a wave-like motion. Inhale, forward fold. Exhale, roll all the way up. Marudasana. Inhale, reach for the ankles, bringing the nose all the way down. Spinal calm pose. And breathe. Breathing in. And breathing out. Exhale, slowly rolling up. We're going to place the left hand to the floor. Open up that right arm, twisting. Breathing. Exhale, twisting the opposite direction. Full belly breath. Inhale, slowly bringing the knees into the chest. We're going to grab the bottom of the feet, go back into that Marudasana, a hovering wide angle split. Exhale to Supta Marudasana, feet over the head. Exhale, back up to the tailbone. Hover, squeeze the belly in. Exhale, feet over the head. Supta. Inhale back up to that tailbone. Squeeze the belly. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, bending the knees, roll the spine to the floor. Arms out to a T. Bring the knees to the chest. Flex the foot, lift the toes. Exhale, knees to that right armpit. Twist. Squeeze. Jatura Parsva Trinasana. Breathing in. And breathing out. Deep belly breath in. And out. One more big twist. Exhale, slowly release your feet to the floor. Extending your legs on the mat. Arms by your side. Relax your forehead, tongue, and ankle. Slowly wiggle the fingers and toes, bringing gentle motion back into the body, circling your hands and your wrists. And then reverse that circle. Take a big cat stretch, reaching, twisting, turning, yawning. When you're ready, right arm over your head, turning to the right side. Take 3 breaths into the belly. saying quietly to yourself, breathing in and quietly to yourself, breathing out. When you're ready, come to a comfortable sitting position, eyes closed. Sitting up nice and tall. Waist out of the hips, rib cage out of the waist. Head is straight away, eyes soft, shoulders loose, soft belly. Visualize the sun sending pure light, pure warmth, pure energy to anything earthly. A beam of light connects the physical sun to the psychic sun in the center of the chest. Through this beam of light, draw the energy into the heart chakra. On each in-breath and on the out-breath, as the mantra is chanted, radiate this juice back into the universe. It is as the body becomes a conduit to the sun's energy. Aditya, Hiridium, Punyam, Sarv, Shatru, Bina, Shinam. All evil vanishes from the life for him who lets the sunshine in his heart. Aditya, Iridium, Punyam, Sarv, Shatru, Bina, Shinam. Aditya, Iridium, Punyam, Sarv, Shatru, Bina, Shinam. All evil vanishes from the life for him who lets the sunshine into his heart. Allow that sun, that breath of life to fill your heart with warmth, love, compassion, and peace. And when your heart is so full that it begins to burst open, allow that light to shine down the narrow path that was laid before you were born. As you walk that path, share compassion, show peace, kindness. Allow others to be attracted to your light. And when they arrive on that narrow path, show them love. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. All right, good job. That was a lot.
It was more intense. It was good.
Yeah, and it's going to keep getting more intense. There's the mantra.
So how many more classes before the intermediate?
We've got two more. One next week will conclude beginners, and then we'll pick the dates for intermediate. So August 5th is next Saturday, and then we'll take a break because I need to go see my boys in Austin, and then we'll come back and start intermediate. Okay, awesome.
So I gotta master this before intermediate?
No, but by the time we finish, you have to have.
I will.
But you already did it, and you
Yeah.
said you couldn't, so.
You
boom.
did it. It's within your body. You just have to get it here
So I
now.
got a lot.
But
in my
this
brain.
will be the next one that you'll be doing. I'll teach you this next. Ah.
My kids are gonna be like, what are you having me do?
Whew. I had to tell my husband, no more partying, I'm partied out.
No, we stayed up late watching shows last night. And man, actually slept in late today, which was like 8:30, but that's late for me.
Yeah, we had, well, Thursday night I worked here till 7 o'clock, so my friend and I went out drinking, and I called my husband to come and join us because I knew it was going to be a bad night.